Folks, Turbine Guy here. I got plenty of news today, and we'll wait till some people get on board. But we can see just by looking at that, everything has changed. Everything has changed. I think we're going to be here for a little while today because they're going to be working on stuff, and we want to go see what they're doing. First thing, though, I got to get the rest of my winter clothes going. There we go. Set you down in here for a few minutes. Okay, I'm just getting my clothes on. One more time, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood in Minnesota. Plenty of stuff to talk about. I was just going to sit in here and let it build and talk to people, but you won't believe who showed up. Oh, sorry. Right before I was heading back to the truck to start the stream, you won't believe who showed up here. We'll go over and take a look. I don't know if he wants to talk, but a crane operator from Rocket Crane. So it talks looking like they might want to use a crane to get it from here where it is around the corner to flat land. Interesting. New developments. Let's take a quick look at what's changed. Other than the snow. A little warmer today, not much wind. Lake we know is frozen enough for a snowmobile who came yesterday, but they got the pontoon out. Gone, they got the caution tape, and now they got some winter fence going. Right over there is a crane operator. Like I said, yeah, they're talking about potentially getting a crane over here and moving the boat using that. Like they're already inside chopping some. For anyone who just jumped on, Turbine Guy site here. We're at Spring Park, Minnesota at the boat ramp. And this right here is a Rocket Crane operator in the silver truck. And he just came up and talked to me for a minute and said they're looking at using a crane to get the boat from there to there where it's flat. So instead of using tow trucks to pull the thing out, if they used a crane to pick this thing up, a truck could make it. this single axle truck to get this trailer out of here. And then the best part would be, okay, two best parts. One is they don't have to deal with the tilting and tipping stuff here. That's what everyone says, how are they ever going to make the turn? Well, no boat on there, I think he can make it. They aren't going to have to deal with that. But secondly, when they put that boat back on the trailer, they can custom adjust anything else that they need to. A lot easier to adjust this stuff. Now if you look, there's a little bit of a change here. They've got that bunk all the way along the trailer, or all the way along the boat, adjusted properly. Let's go down and take a look. They've got this bunk set now all the way along. That's a good job. That was a little bit worried. Whoa, look at this. The ice is already heaving right here. Doesn't take much. I don't think I'm going in. Came out here yesterday. Snowmobile was here yesterday. It looks like someone drilled a hole. See how deep it is. I think the ice is. Take a look at the C note from back here. The heck? Maybe I should just set up the stream to watch them work for a bit. Yeah, they got it. First they had to get it out of the water before it froze. Now it looks like they got to get out of the water before the ice heaves into it. That really is coming up right under the trailer there. How's that for crazy? Already, they were worried about this freezing. It's a little thin under the boat, but other than that. Now, this update is brought to you by our friends at Bayside Marine. Yes, Minnetonka is frozen now. Try to keep up with the comments if I can. Yeah, look at that ice. Okay, like I said, so they're working their way along. They've got that bunk set. Let's go look at the other side, see if they do. But like I said, this update's brought to you by Bayside Marine in Excelsior. Need your boat fixed, you need a slip, they're the guys to talk to. Give them a call now and reserve your spot early, huh? Also by, oh, see, look at this. That's why, for those of you who don't, oh, see? There we go. They came out here, I bet you, and they drilled that hole to relieve the pressure under it from the water to keep the ice from heaving anymore. Look at that water coming up through the ice. A couple of holes. Probably what that one was over there too, but it froze back over. Interesting, huh? Look at this water coming up. So this is all going to be waterlogged and slogged here shortly, and doing that, I guess, on purpose to try to stop this ice heaving. You can see it's working its way across. Anyways, we came over to look at this bunk. And this bunk is not done yet. So they got some work to do on the bunk over to here. We had work to do on this side, but looks like they got the other side done. As you can see, the pontoon's gone. You can get all the way around on this thing now. But our other sponsor there, 472 Lift, who brought me a battery. Thank you. We really appreciate it. I got that in the truck ready to go once this thing starts dying, if it does on me. Then I got another battery from a buddy from over here at the Mist. Came over a few times talking to me. And last but not least, for those of you around here, Lakeside Networks. Right in the old ladder factory / Tonka toy building there. Give them a call for high-speed internet and dump MediaCom. That's all I got to say. Give them the coupon code Turbine Guy, you get half off your install, so you save 75 bucks. Here's my sponsorship for the day. So we'll mention that again. Well, not all of it. I got to talk about my company, Go Green Energy. Go to gogreenenergyonline.com. I do renewable energy. micro wind battery banks, all the stuff you might need. Hold on, I just got a message. No, nothing big. No, I don't think I'll be falling in. Like I said, we had a snowmobile come through. If you watch yesterday's update, you can see his track right there. He came buzzing through to look. Actually, he came from all the way about where the boat was, not just through the channel over there, but around the island to the right, all the way across. So that thing made quite a, you know, what's that? Probably 1.5 miles across. Quite the distance. Here it is. Found a few zebra mussels. You can see them up under the trim flap over there, but the rest of them must have been scraped off by the ice on the way over. Look at that ice heaving, huh? Stand back, maybe you get a little better looking view of it. That's why they got these holes going. They pop the holes, out comes the water, softens up the ice. I'm not sure how long I'll be out here for. Unless I want to go all the way down there to that ramp and walk in. It ain't that important to me though. So hey, for any of you who haven't seen yet, first of all, please hit the like button. Could use the help with some likes. Hit that thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already. And the reason you might want to subscribe, let me tell you, today I got an interview, just finished posting it, with the former owner of this boat from Texas who wanted to bring it down to Texas. And he talks about why that deal fell apart. Look at this, we got more people come. But we talk about why that deal fell apart, who he blames, who he appreciates, which is just about everybody, and how he was all set up. He had a captain lined up. He had everything ready to go. So look for that interview on my YouTube channel and watch that. It's only about 20 minutes long. Now, another interview is Gabriel Jabor, the owner of Tonka Bay Marine. He's agreed to do my next interview. So I'm going to keep you informed when that one comes too. Hopefully I'll be getting that the next day or two. But he's down in Florida. This other guy was in Texas. Although Gabriel might be back by now. We got something going on. Now that's a rocket crane operator, folks. And they're looking at using a crane to move the boat from here over to flat land instead of trying to pull it around with tow trucks and all that fun stuff. Sure wish I didn't have that generator on. Come over to here. There we go. See if I can't get a question or two from the rocket crane guy before he takes off. We'll talk to that rocket crane guy in just a minute. It's going to have to be a pretty good sized crane to haul that 90,000 pound boat. And that's interesting too. We end that argument. I end that argument two different ways, and the Texas owner helps me end it. We talk about permitting to get it from here to there, here to the Mississippi. In that interview, he tells exactly how much it was going to cost him. He tells the whole story. So, not right now, but I suggest, unless you're going to do it on another computer, I suggest getting over and watching that interview with the former boat owner. waiting for them to get back to work. This almost seems like government work. It's taking so long. No, they're not moving it today. They're getting the trailer ready. That's about it. We can see, as I showed you earlier, that the one bunk on this side has been seated to the boat all the way along. Looks like they're starting to work on the outriggers, so that they can get them adjusted where they want to. Here's the interesting part. That is a solid steel pipe in there. And how they were bringing the bunk up using a 2-ton jack, something like that. Get it up under the pipe, jack it up, push it into place. See, that's high now. See where that bolt is? It's above the, that bolt's meant to be the stop, I guess. But that's up in the air now, so not sure what they're going to do, because they're probably going to have to loosen the threaded part so they can jack it up a little more than tighten it. Here's my guess. Look, this is all guessing and speculation. That's what I do. That's what y'all do too. But I've heard a lot of different things from a lot of people, and the best part is most of what I've had to say is true or correct. I keep finding out from different sources. Finally have a decent day in Minnesota, which is probably why they're working on it today. It's pretty miserable the past couple of days. You know, I don't want to go walk and get in their face. They got to have their working discussions. This is about documenting and showing people, not bothering people. I'm assuming, since they don't have any generators running up on the boat, that the boat's fully winterized. No need for the heater anymore. Which is good, because it's been fairly cold out at night. Problem. I think I'll stay around here for a little bit today and watch them do some work. Why not? There we go. The Turbine Guy fan right there. Look, we got more people coming by looking all the time. It's a constant parade. Another one. Here comes another one. Well, there we go. This is the guy who used to be the captain here. I'll come around to this side. I had an interview with him in one of my videos. Yeah, you're on right now. Say hi, everybody.
What's their final plan?
They're working on it today, and the guy in this truck right here is from Rocket Crane. So I guess they're going to be considering actually moving the boat from there over to flat land using the crane, boat and trailer.
They gonna move that way or that way?
They're going that way.
Then they have to go all the way up there and turn around.
That's the plan. That's the flattest they got. So I'm not sure when or anything, but they're working on the trailer today. And it looks like they'd be done with this side in a little bit and get over to the other side.
But they won't be moving it today.
No, not moving it today. They got the pontoon out here.
Oh, yeah, I noticed
Yep,
that.
yep, they got the pontoon out.
You got a picture of me standing on all the docks over there.
Yeah.
Last week, and I got trouble with all my
Oh, did you?
I'm the guy with the.
Yeah. Well, you got to be able to see.
Yeah.
I mean, God, you used to captain the damn thing. You at least got to have a good viewpoint all the way.
Well, thank you. Just trying to. I like to see when I'm moving.
Yep. Yeah, I'll be here.
Catch you later.
Yep, we'll see ya. Yeah, that's former captain of the boat. How's that for cool? Super cool. Got an interview with him a little while ago. Got to ask him what's in his bag, that kind of stuff. Not sure where these guys went. There we go. Oh boy. I already got a contact that Gabriel wants to do the video. Problem is, if I do the video, I stop the live stream. So I'll borrow someone's phone when they get here. Hangs out, and then give Gabriel a call. Probably do it later today, maybe tonight. After the excitement is done around here. Quick update for those who haven't been here the whole time. They're working on the boat. They got the pontoon out over on this side. Well, see, look, we got people back. This is where they went. We got the pontoon is all gone. Caution tape is gone. Snow fence up, and they're working on it. Starting with the other side. This is the crane operator on the right. A couple of hard-working employees on the left. What's that?
Are they gonna get it out yet?
Not today. Today they're getting the trailer ready.
What's Sheridan been up to?
Working,
Working?
vacationing.
Sounds like the life to live right now.
Yeah, she's all engaged now.
She's engaged with Jack?
Yep.
Nice.
So that'd be.
I had to come by and see this for myself.
Oh, you're not the only one. Here, I gotta put you on my YouTube.
What up?
Have you been watching my live stream?
Oh, hell yeah.
There you go. Do you subscribe?
I don't subscribe. I gotta subscribe still.
Yeah, come on. I need a thumbs up button on everyone. You guys hear that out there? Thumbs me up. We got 60 people watching and 7 thumbs up. We can do better than that, can't we?
Oh, totally.
Totally. How you doing? So this guy on the right here, he's a crane operator from Rocket Crane. And they're talking, my guess is, about picking the boat up here and setting it back down on the trailer over there where it's flat. So you don't have to worry about the thing
Where are they
tipping
gonna
over.
pull? Where are they gonna pull it?
They're gonna drive up to the transfer station, turn around, and come back this way. Now, if you watch one of my videos, day 5 maybe, day 5 or 6, it's in the title. I actually drive the route, and we look at all the overhead power lines and stuff.
So, I mean, what are they just gonna try to hop the curb right here? 'Cause, I mean,
No. What they're gonna, the crane will pick it up. Crane will probably be right there. They'll pick it up. So it'll just be the truck and the trailer they got to get out of here and over to there, so the crane can put it back down.
What is it, bringing the crane in?
My guess would be tomorrow if they get the trailer done today. I mean, they're in the middle of the most major thoroughfare here on the lake.
It's not like they can leave it right here for, especially once the ice like thickens up a little bit. So
Yeah.
People used to get out there for their ice houses.
Oh, it's a city out there. It's a big time city. People plow the roads and do all that. There we go. We jumped from 7 to 13 thumbs up. Good job. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the Turbine Guy too. Look, more people. I mean, the parade never ends.
I can believe it.
It just I could just sit here and just watch the parade and live stream that, and people would be amazed. You know what I'm thinking of doing this summer though? Going to the landings on really busy days
And just watch
and live streaming that.
That would be really funny.
Oh God, yeah. You never know.
Oh, you could find some really interesting people.
And these people have no idea they're being live streamed, so they'll all act normal, like they normally would.
You gotta come later at night too.
Really gonna store it?
Up at the old Donnybrook place. Yeah, I live streamed everything that's happened here since it's come across. Yeah, the one video I drive it from there up into their parking lot, so you can see where it's gonna go.
Are they gonna bring it down to Texas, or what are they doing?
Oh yeah, they got about 5 or 6 power lines in the way. So yeah, they'll have that. Actually, I did an interview with the guy who owned it from Texas and sold it, and he talked about he was going to transport it to the Mississippi River for $50,000, and he was fine with that. The problem was the transport company dropped the ball, and he was really upset about that because he had the captain lined up. He was gonna go down to Texas, down to the Galveston area. He was all set to go, and it fell apart, and he had to sell it here. So yeah, it's like a 20-minute interview. It's really cool.
That's awesome.
Oh, it is. And then you know who else I'm going to interview? Gabriel Jabor, the owner of Tonka Bay Marina. Yeah, so who doesn't out here? But yeah, I'm going to end up interviewing Gabriel. And then
He told him to basically go fuck himself, didn't he?
no, he told the owner at the beginning of the year that actually it was last year at this time they sold it. After they pulled it out last year, that he was done dealing with it. It's too big for him now. He's kind of getting old, doesn't want to, kind of thing. So the guy from Texas made an agreement to get it out of there and not bring it back, and he didn't want to dishonor that agreent, and it's getting to the point where he might have had to. So now I want to sneak over, see if I can't get a word from him. Yep. So again, that's the crane operator on the right who's stopping by to assess the situation and what to do. I got to remember the tow truck driver. He was quite confident not only were they going to get it on the trailer with those 2 trucks, 2 small trucks I might add, but that he'd get this truck up the hill, and he sure did. You know, this truck is up the hill. That was day 3. That's a fun video to watch. Day 2 is the day that the line snaps. One of these tow straps snaps. It's a fairly big one. It's not you know, one of those cinches. It's bigger than that. Not quite as big as one going around the back, but yeah, that baby snapped right in front of us. Go to my regular channel and we just clip that part out so you can see it. Like I said, go watch the interview with Greg Dugal. It's spelled D-U-G-A-T, but it's Dugal. Dugal. So it must be French or Cajun or something like that. Can only imagine how much looking and thinking it's going to take to figure this baby out. Where the strap's going to go? How are you going to get them under the boat? And the boat's sitting on the damn trailer, and can't imagine you're just going to grab it right up front like that. You're probably going to have to lift it to get some straps under it. Be a process. We'll be here for that. Definitely be here for that. Well, he's on the phone. I don't think I'm going to get a chance. What does he think?
That?
What does he think?
About what?
Getting a crane and moving it. No problem? Well, problem, of course, but
Who says he's the crane guy?
he did.
Oh, okay.
He said that to me when he pulled up.
Okay, well, there's no problem. As a matter of fact, you see, we don't even need a crane. That thing right there, I can pull it out right now with those pieces waiting down there.
You think so?
Yeah.
Really? Interesting. There you go. Who said he's a crane guy? He did. Oh, okay. I know who he is. Yeah. So they're over here cutting the bottom of these supports so they can get away from the ice and jack these things up. Go down, take a walk around the back of the boat again, I guess. It's already heaving. I mean, it just froze a couple of days ago and it's already heaving. Gotta be careful so I don't fall. Here's kind of an interesting part. You can see a hole right there. This one looks like it froze back over. But they got two holes going right over to here. They came and opened these up. With all the pressure from the ice on the lake, this is allowing it to relieve. It's coming right back here behind the boat, softening it up so it'll quit heaving. You can see right under there, it's almost got onto the trailer already. Oh, crane guy's still there. I'm not sure I believe that one guy. I still think the crane's coming. But hey, that's just me. Hopefully they get to work. I just set the camera up and we can watch them work for a little bit. Any questions? No problem on the updates. Glad to help. There he is. Now the crane guy's coming out. Again. You say he's a crane guy? He said he's the crane guy. Where there was open water yesterday, I'm walking. From what I understand, you can get a special use permit. That's an old house trailer. They trail motor homes or whatever with. Down the road, and it's being adapted for this. We got a conversation going on up here. Again, the crane guy's talking. Just in case I can get in position to ask him a question. I could do a battery check. Why don't I? People like to hear that. Yeah, it's been a week. Today is day 9, I believe. Video-wise. Episode 9, I guess you'd call it. 71%. But hey, thanks to my buddies at 472 Lift, I got a battery pack in there. I can plug right into this now. Garbage. You guys gonna help them out?
We're not sure yet. That's all up to the upper hand.
If you did something like this, how big a crane would you need? What size?
Depends on if you're picking the whole thing or just cleaning it. Or
That's why I mean, if you had to pick this whole thing up.
that'd be a pretty big one.
That's a pretty big one. You got them though, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for talking.
Yep. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Here you go. They aren't sure if they're going to help. They don't know what's going to go on, I guess. Just like everything else with this project, slow and steady all day long. Slow and steady all day long. There we go, 31 degrees. That's what I was waiting for. It says 31 over there. Had a hard time believing it lately because it was saying 26 and 28 degrees when it was definitely 15 the other day, more or less. Let's see. Go ahead and take a walk down this side. He did say something interesting, the crane operator. He said it depends if we're just going to be picking an end up or if we're going to be picking the whole thing up. Right down here. Already got a few cut free. Looks like one more in there they're going to have to do. That one, though, that's bent on the bunk. And that one that's bent on the bunk. I don't know how you push the bunk up. Well, they're getting ready to with the jack back here. I don't know how you push that bunk up when you got bent bars under it. Suppose they can twist the nuts, see how far the adjustments go. Look at that ice, it's already it's heaving right up to the trailer. It's another reason they got to get it out of here. Look along the side. Like here's another patch. There's a couple right up front. Through the comments. Yeah. So, someone commented that this guy's got investments in the ratchet strap company, which is kind of comical. You need like a 400-ton crane to do it. I don't see it happening, someone says. Yep, day 9. I had no idea this is going to be part of my life for so long. That's for sure. Now once again, we're up behind the boat, and because it's heaving, they're trying to loosen it up. Look at this, we got water here. Trying to get this part to sink. They cut a couple of holes, and the pressure of the lake is pushing all that up. Going quite a bit faster earlier. Unless they plan on just bubbling in it right here all winter. I don't think they can do. Of course, me, I see that pipe and I think scrap. Throw it right in my pile in the Super Chevy. Those of you who haven't seen before, the keel is in a center channel on bolts with nylon spacers. All the way along. And one guy said this thing could pull it out. I don't think so. That thing was having a hard time the other day when it tried pulling it out. It's pretty much all the tow truck that got it from down there up to here. A super duper Chevy could do it if we really needed to. I could run a strap onto that guy and pull him out. Yes, it was a bit of an emergency situation. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. You know how many people come by to look at this thing?
Probably several hundred.
It's just constant, just about.
Well, nobody nobody could not wonder why it took so long to take it out.
Well, it's a long story. But I actually did an interview with the Texas owner who used to own the boat.
Oh,
And that was kind of fun. The one who was going to pay 50 grand to get it to the Mississippi, but the transporter fell apart on him. It was all lined up. So then this guy ended up buying it and just turned into a big cluster trying to get it. But he couldn't get parts from Canada for the trailer that he wanted, so he just had to make do with what he had and last minute just to get it this far.
yes.
And he's been doing everything slow and steady, so nobody gets hurt, and so, you know, nothing gets broken kind of thing. I did a short...
The hauler.
No, I'm the YouTuber. I've been YouTubing this whole thing since it was coming across the frozen lake over there.
I saw some of that.
Yeah. So now we got 90 people watching now. Say hi. So I come up and interview people who come by just because it's fun.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I remember when this boat used to be on the lake a long time ago.
Sure.
Many years ago. It was over in Excelsior Bay.
Yep.
Yeah, so I was just curious when I heard about it. I thought I'd come over and take a peek.
Yeah, you're not the only one. Trust me. The crowds here the first 3 days were something beyond. If someone had been walking around with a beer cooler selling beers, they would have been set for a while.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
I couldn't even get in to look at it at first.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you have yourself a good day.
You too. See ya. Yeah, I like talking to the people. So anyways, for those of you new to the party today, let me bring you another Bayside Marine update. They're working on the bottom today, trying to get those bunks up they've got on the other side. We'll go look at that quickly. The ice down there is heaving towards the boat, so they've got a couple of holes drilled in the ice, allowing some water to percolate up and soften all of that. The pontoon is gone. You can see the pontoon's gone. Instead of the caution tape, they got some snow fence around it. And then earlier today, we had a guy from Rocket Crane come by because they're thinking of maybe using a crane. And I asked him afterwards, and he's just not sure if they're going to use a crane or not, if they're going to come by and help. The one guy working on this said he told him that the truck here will just pull it out no problem, but not quite so sure I believe that. Truck couldn't get it out from where it was, and it was partially floating. You know, it's going to have a lot of traction with all that weight on the rear end. Now, potentially, if they use a crane, they're going to want to bring it from where it is there over to there onto the trailer, where it's flat. down and see what's going on down here. Finish our Bayside Marine update. Still got everything holding on. They just don't want this boat sliding backwards off the trailer, and I don't blame them. Down here, they got the bunk all the way up. They've been working on that. Using a little 2-ton jacket, looks like, off the ice right there. Push it up and tighten. Working their way along, it looks like. Said this ice is definitely heaving. Yeah, I don't think the truck's capable. I think this trailer is probably capable considering they're only going a couple of blocks. If they were going any further, I think it might be an issue. See, they used a jack behind this one to jack that up as well. The bar up from back here. I almost want to leave a jack back there and strap the jack to the trailer. Why not? They got straps everywhere. Just so you know, the ice is frozen, good enough for a snowmobile to come over yesterday. Talk to me. Actually came from way on the other side where this boat was, over by Howard's Point. Now, one thing about this thing's got a top that goes on it, and that top's been removed, and it's still 29 feet, I understand, from the top of that down. So that's what the Texas owner was saying. Greg, was the problem wasn't necessarily the width or the weight moving this. Okay? That wasn't really the problem. The problem moving this was the height. This thing's so doggone tall. Well, I don't know if they're waiting for me to leave. That's going to be a long time. I'm waiting for them to work. Just down on the ground here. Got a good picture. All right, and for those of you that haven't yet, please hit that thumbs up button. Give me a like, I could use a few. Not only that, subscribe to the channel so you keep with the updates, including what I released today was an interview with the former owner of this boat who lives in Texas and wanted to bring it down to Houston. I'll be doing an interview with Gabriel Jabor from Tonka Bay Marina sooner than later. We'll kind of round out information about this boat, its history, where it's been, what it's done, and that kind of deal. some action up out of the truck now. They're waiting for the batteries to charge, it looks like. Someone's coming. We got a truck coming. Holy cripes. We'll see what's going on with that. Oof. Old man getting up. Up we go up the steps. What is going on now? It's like they're bringing some tar, potentially. Maybe they're going to be reworking the parking lot a little bit around some curbs or something. No, I'm not going to make it, Jeff. If you're watching, I think I'm going to be busy doing this for a little while. Today looks like fun. You don't know what the heck's going to happen. Or the big boat. This is a surprise. We got a truck coming. Be interesting to see what happens here. Muller, Hamburg, Minnesota. Oh, there we go. While I'm over here by the truck, I'm going to grab one of these battery packs that was donated. Y'all just wait out here for a minute. With the trailer and some wood. Now it's going. Yeah, here comes a big guy. That's Paul, the boat owner, with a trailer and some wood, huh? Okay. We got the truck loaded with dirt or something. He was over here facing this way. Now he's turned around. Oh, he's backing her in. See where he's going and what's going to go on. We're all just guessing as we go. We got a load of dirt. Of course, for all of us little boys out here, this is the fun part of doing stuff. There we go. Wonder. Okay, speculate out there. What's the dirt for? Some dirt and lumber. What the heck's going on? By the way, if you haven't given me a thumbs up, hit that thumbs up quick, please, and sub the button. Hit the sub button if you haven't done that yet. Yeah, I got a Sawzall and a couple extra batteries if you guys need it. He'll come out and latch that baby shut before he goes anywhere. And there's our dirt pile. We just talked to everybody about it. Okay, so you got to tell me, what's the dirt for?
In order to ensure safety, we need to ease the grade
Okay.
This is all just about safety.
Yep.
Nothing we want to do, but we're dealing with adverse, winter conditions. It's slowing us down,
Sure.
but we're intent on winning safely.
I think you're doing a good job that way.
Winning safely is the key.
Yeah.
Being, and so.
There's nobody who wants to see this thing on its side or anybody hurt.
Of course not, and it won't happen. We've taken a lot of extra steps to ensure that this goes off without a hitch when it happens, and
Sure.
That's what we're doing.
Sure. I saw him working on the other side, so I guess this side's next.
Yeah, like I say, it was an untimely thing with your I don't know what you call it, production.
Yeah.
Because I didn't. Normally, we don't have 100 cars swarming in. When I brought the truck, I could see the cars were lined up to come in here.
Jeez.
And it was already all chaos, so we had to back the truck in, and we damaged all the bent pipes and everything that I've heard people speculating apart. That happened when we backed the trailer in empty.
Sure.
We had a lot of adjustability built into this trailer so that when we got it to the ramp, we could adjust no matter what it was.
Right.
But they got bent because there must be a lip in the ramp, and the pipes hit the deck.
Yeah, I could see that when it was going in, and that's when you stop backing right there.
Yep, and then with all the cars coming and the storm that was coming, I had to deem that we had to just run with what we had and get the boat secured on the trailer for the storm that was coming.
Sure.
And that's what we did, and that worked out. The boat stayed all night and did its thing, and then now we're secure, and we're just finish up some rigging here, and Mother Nature may give us a nice little window. We'll get this baby taken care of.
I heard that. I talked to the crane guy today. Do you think they're going to help, or?
We're some of these delays now. We've also endured 3 snowstorms.
Yep.
That I'm keeping the parking lot maintained and salting amongst my boating activities.
Right.
To keep the site safe and keep it prepped for when it's time to go. We may use the crane. I have one more meeting to conversate with them.
Okay.
Because it's all about safety. Our company works with not only our expertise, but the expertise of other people in our industry to come up with the best consensus to pull a job off safely.
Sure. Now, just so you know, I interviewed Greg, the Texas owner, today.
Oh.
So I've got a 20-minute interview with him I just posted, and he wishes everybody well. He loves the boat and hope everything goes fine, and it was a fun interview. So if you want to listen to that, I've got that posted.
And like I say, once I'm out of my pressure cooker,
yep,
we can talk more about the story of the C-Note.
You know what I thought would be fun is if we got a room up at Fletcher's, got a couple of beers and something to eat, and we all kind of sat around like Gold Rush.
Well,
doing after the thing.
And it makes sense because of the intrigue that you've created.
Yep.
To tell the story of how did the C-Note, because it's not about people, owners, companies. The story is about the C-Note itself.
Yep.
And I had a passion to save the boat from scrap.
Yep.
And we're still winning that war.
Yep.
But I've doubled up on safety measures, tripled up on overall logistics, so that we don't lose out in the 9th hour here.
Cool. Now I saw those guys are charging batteries. I got a Sawzall, a couple of batteries. If you guys need it, just let me know.
Yeah. No, they're okay. They're just trimming up pipes and stuff. So, so that when this all happens.
Well, I saw they got the other bunk pushed up nice and tight. So you guys are getting somewhere.
Yep. And I just got a whole trailer load of extra cribbing to add some. When we came on the trailer, the side supports, which by design were to keep the boat from turtling while we were coming up.
Right.
And as it turns out, the way the boat is, I didn't need them. I wish I would have left them down, but again, safety.
You don't know.
And so those are.
Well, it's the first time this boat's been on this trailer. It's hard enough to put a big boat on a trailer it's been on.
Well, it is, but the bigger problem of this whole equation is low water.
Yep.
If we had high water or normal water even,
yep,
we wouldn't have had to come up with this system. But the same question lies, big boat, no one to help, low water, what if you have a problem? A lot of people have speculated you should have just not created a nuisance and left the boat in the water.
Oh, geez.
Well, that's true. Then a different agency is going to be watching,
Talking to you.
and then we're going to have an ecological problem if something founders with the boat.
If it goes down, yep.
And so the work we're doing here now, because we're in the industry of storage and service of boats, with the low water, another problem, all low water. This boat ramp was so busy this fall because everyone had to use it because of the low water.
Yep.
That trying to accomplish this task during season,
You couldn't
which
do
is
it.
what I'd have preferred.
Yeah.
Even if the trailer was done, would have caused a nightmare beyond belief. So
Yeah.
So I weigh the weather, the ice, everything.
And that's something nobody's talked about. Other people have a right to use this boat ramp. And it'd be a different thing if people were coming and going, but you're here at the right time in between seasons.
We're, like I was telling everybody involved, nobody likes what has to be done. There's no services available for this boat, so the boat needs something.
Yep.
I'm going to provide that service of something. The future is a little bit unknown for the boat, but we're saving it, protecting it, and doing it now. Nobody should be out fishing yet. Maybe by this weekend it'll be safe here, but when I made the call to have to bust the ice to do this, the lake was still 42 degrees. I wasn't even running the heater in the boat.
Really?
And when you have 7 inches of snow on 1.5 inches of ice and the water's 42, that's when people die.
Yeah.
I was talking with some of the other agencies involved, and I'm like, if I had more time, I'd open up the whole lake so nobody gets hurt.
There you go.
But the wind, the rain, and the hurricane, first out of the south at 50 to 60,
Yeah.
then out of the northwest, there was a 98% chance that the lake was going to go out on its own and put this boat on the end of Smithtown in a slush pool, something like you'd see on the Bering Sea.
Sure.
Deadliest catch. And when you're in that environment, you're going to founder. You can't get out of it. And so I made the call that, and this time of year, there's nobody launching their boat. Nobody should be fishing just yet. And so that part was a good window.
Right.
The snowstorms, the weather, the ice that we're dealing with, not so good, but we're getting her done.
Yep, you're doing a good job. Doing a good job. So I've been just trying to be positive, and get this thing done, and intrigued to see the dirt, and that's more for a little regrading and stability. And
yeah, we're going to ease the transition so that the boat comes out nice and smooth.
Right. You don't want it tipping or none of that.
I mean, we're prepared for it, but at this point, we want to win before the holiday if we can.
Yeah.
Weather window looks...
I want you to win. I don't have any more time for this. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for talking.
Thank you.
Good luck. Well, there you go. That truly was fun. Absolutely. So not only did we get an interview with the former Texas owner that I posted, you guys can find and see, just had an interview with the boat owner. Nice. He's very jovial about it, and he said he wants to get together after and do a little decompression video. Okay, so we can complete the series and everybody can take a deep breath. We can have an adult beverage and we can see what's going on. As you can see, plenty more lumber for supports or whatever they need. Just showed up. be spinning.
Well, ideally, we want to put that rid of as far as possible.
Give me a second here. Popped out of my deal. Sorry about this, guys. There we go. Go back in. Let me get you set down here. There we go. Watch what they're doing. Plug one of my new battery packs in. Go down to 51% battery check, and now we're charging. Thanks, guys. Thanks to my friends at 472 Lift for bringing me this battery check. 472 Lift. Oh, your lift needs on Lake Minnetonka. Team effort there. Now what they're trying to do is use their adjustment, move that bolt down to the next hole so it can rest in the right place. Right there, pushing a little too far. See what's going on. Just go down that spot.
go on timing like this one right here? There's no real little scraps.
That's called custom forming. Exactly what that's called. Man and his sledge. Convincing steel to do what he needs. There we go, need a little more height on the jack. That's a little better view. You can see that bunk going right up as they're jacking it. Dump truck filled with more straps. I think it's going to be moving. Going through a couple of the comments. Dump those straps. It's pretty funny. Don't forget now, he's got an interest in the strap company. Let's just say this has been my best week ever when it comes to monetization. I got to be here for two reasons. One, because the story's so compelling, but two, I'm finally winning a game somewhere. Yeah, there's room to get down on either side if they need to. Yes, they do have airboats. We've seen them in the video many times. The sheriffs, they keep bringing them somewhere, coming and going.
Check out the big pressure ridge. That's why it's all that. Keep going.
Oh boy, a lot of comments. Yeah, there is a ramp for the cops over there, so they really don't need to come down here. This is the public access. That's the police access. Cooks Bay, and there's a ramp at Maxwell Bay to go with North Arm, Phelps Bay, and Cooks Bay. A lot of ramps around here. Even Rock Fan Marina's right over the hill here, getting into West Arm. for a few minutes. Once again, thank you to 472 Lift, who I am using their charger right now. Keep this thing going for everybody. They stopped by, were nice enough to give me a Nano Juice wireless charger. Right now, we'll give you a Bayside Marine update. Right now, they are working on this side. They'll get back over to the next side, getting all the standards and bunks in place, or standards or outriggers, bunks in place. Looks like they're taking a quick break for now. Little chilled working out here, which I agree. I got my snowmobile garb on for today. Everybody watching there, come around to talk to you. Oh boy. Hey folks, Turbine Guy here. We got going on day 9. We're working underneath here. They chopped off some of the bottom ones and pounding them back into shape a little bit. So we normally get this bunk adjusted up. So these outriggers as well. And earlier we had an interview with Paul. You heard him say he just kind of wishing he didn't even put those outriggers on now because it wasn't really needed. But they were doing it just to be safe, to make sure. Don't forget, go back and watch this. I had a nice little 5-10 minute talk with Paul about what's going on and all that. He agreed to maybe do a sit down after this was all done, Gold Rush style. Talk about this kind of stuff. That'll definitely be fun. You can see down here the ice is heaving. We opened a couple of holes, let some water up, try to weaken it a little behind it, so if the ice expands and wants to come this way, it won't do much right here. Let's go take a quick walk around and look at everything, and I'll give you a real Bayside update. Everything going on here. Grab you. Grab not only you, but my new battery pack. So you can see the caution tape is gone, which is going over to there. They got the orange fence up right now. Wind's picking up a little bit. Still a beautiful day out here today for tundra weather. You can see they got a couple of holes going over there, softening up all the water. Here, look, it's gone all the way that way along and it's coming this way. They're trying to do it without using salt or anything, I guess, so that this ice doesn't keep heaving into the trailer and mess up what they got going on. See, that's where they cut the holes. It was really burbling up a while ago, so the pressure must have pretty much been released. So this Bayside Marine update is brought to you by Bayside Marine in Excelsior. Go there for all your boating needs. Get your boat fixed, store your boat there. Just go there and give them a hard time. Ask them why they don't have solar power on their roof like every good marina should have. That's my suggestion. Go there and ask them that, huh? We did have a couple interesting developments today. Guy from Rocket Crane stopped by. Came and looked all over. I talked to him for just a couple of quick questions at the end. But they're not sure if they're going to help. They're assessing the situation. It's like the workers are trying to warm up a little bit. Trying to assess the situation. Just trying to work my way up to the top of the hill here and see how a crane could help. And he did have one interesting comment. So I asked him what size crane you're going to need, and he said that depends on if we're just going to be lifting up one end of it or the whole thing. And for what I would think is they'd want to pick it up from there and set it down over there where it's flatter. But who knows if this this truck can pull it out. One guy said he thinks it can, but who knows. Once again, this is a 50-foot Chris Craft. Actually weighs 90,000 pounds. Been sitting here for a week. One day was cutting through the ice over. Second day was getting it on the trailer in the water. The third day was getting it out to here. Since then, they've come back, they've shored up, used a bunch of straps, and what showed up today? A truckload of dirt. Now, Paul's been maintaining the parking lot here. He's been plowing it, doing everything he can to help out, to help make up for his use. But he told me that this stuff right here is going to be so they can level the ground in certain areas so things are safer. Just got a phone call from DJ Don. Sorry, DJ. I can't answer the phone while I'm live streaming. So if I see you out there, just comment in the comment or send me a text. Now we got a trailer full of lumber right there. So Paul and I did have a little bit of an interview again today. It's the second time we talked. He talked about saving this instead of scrapping it. That's what's important. He talked about safety, making sure nobody gets hurt and nothing gets wrecked. You know, all the normal things you'd think about. Looks like they're going to be working over here for a bit, so why don't we just line up over here. When I plugged it in, and right now I am 51%, so we ain't losing nothing. We're still going. Turn the brightness down a little to help. That should knock the wind down. I can do that. I can do it. How about meat? Any kind of meat pizza? We gotta borrow somebody's phone. I'm gonna order Domino's. Unless Domino's is watching, get one up here. Meat pizza with extra cheese. Trailer tires are not flat, but they are a little squishy on the bottom. I gotta go get my other glove. I sacrificed one for the speaker. Got the sheriff up there. Kind of parked near my truck, but I think I'm okay. Now they're working. Gotta get my glove back on. It's cold. picking up a little bit around here. You can hear his actual work getting done. They're cutting on the other side, and they're working on the supports on this thing on this side. That's a little better. It looks like we got 103 people watching, but only 41 thumbs up, guys. If you haven't given me a thumbs up yet, hit that button for me, please, and hit the sub button if you aren't subscribed already. I mean, it's the least you can do for me for standing out here for days on end in freezing cold Minnesota tundra weather. Let me borrow somebody's phone.
I can go for you away before the curve of the ball. We gotta finish with this other beam. Push it. Well, I'll take that beam off and I'll slide off this way.
Yeah, come back. There you go. That's right there. That's good.
It's not bad.
And you gotta keep the plate crossways so you can screw in it eventually. Not for this application, but for when we put on the road.
Jacks under there, and they got the board. Like we try to bring the boat up just a little bit.
Yeah, now we're just gonna go.
You can't hear me at all. I just don't want to yell while these guys are working. Right now they got some jacks under there with some long chunks of lumber, and it looks like they're trying to raise the boat a little bit so that they can get that bunk back in and adjust it to where it belongs.
You're getting strong. It's out on minor spot. You can stop.
So the key is to find some kind of tool or bar that will crank those tighter.
Sorry about that, folks. I was gone for a little bit there. I noticed that the sheriff had moved up by my truck, so I just went to talk to him to make sure I was okay. He said no problem. Then we talked about the boat, what's been going on some, so get all kinds of information. One thing the turbine guy did find out is that local law enforcement is using my live streams when they get phone calls at times to check and see what's going on, see if there's any issues. Looks like the guys moved to the other side, so let's go over and join them there. Got to borrow a phone so I can order a pizza for these guys. There you go. Adjusted properly. There we go. Come on, stay on there, guys. Up. All right, the nano juice is down to 3 lights. I got another battery in my pack. Now I got a pipe wrench in my truck. You could grab the tab and twist it with that.
Oh, yeah, good one. Nice steak in there. I really like that.
What do we got going on down here now? We're moving. Trying to get this kind of out of the wind. Get it. I have so much glare. This thing ain't very wide though.
And the big hammer.
Surprised it's still sitting there. Spraying some lube on the threads. kind of fun to hear local law enforcement's watching my stream at times. Just like keep an eye on things. I guess I'm doing a public service. Trying to jack the back of this one up. In the meantime, I'm spinning the others. Almost up with that.
Don't go anymore.
I was gonna move anyways, folks. And it finally fell off that ledge. Let me go down to the lake and get a lakeside view. Shortly, maybe I'll do an update. By the way, if you're new here today, hit that thumbs up button. Give me a happy little help. And then if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you can keep an eye on what's going on.
You want to take these strips, put them on the inside seam of the beam, make a new. Yep. Yep.
No, we're putting all this big stuff back on the trailer. We're gonna add a double trailer.
Specific date. I do not know that there's a specific date. Yeah, that's for sure. Well, every one of my live streams has been a true one, if that's the case. Yeah.
You're gonna watch
Well, not only do I got my long johns going, but I got my snowmobile bibs, my whole outfit on. Even brought a head sock if I needed it, but not that bad today.
No, there's no, this feels tight.
There was a snowmobile on here. Someone was talking about it. See the track right over there. Came by. He was in yesterday's live stream if you want to talk to him. He was excited to be in it. We're going to do a battery check. Haven't done that in a while. Where are we? 54%, so we're slowly gaining. Yes, this is day 9. So you can see they've been successful in getting the bunk up where it belongs and forming it to the boat. What they're working on the other side as well. Thinking of going over there, I hear action. Oh, hey, how you guys doing?
Following you.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah, wave to everybody. We're going now. There you go.
Just watching this, you know.
Yeah, isn't it crazy? So what do y'all think of it?
Insane. They need a crane.
They need a crane. The crane guy came by today to talk to him. they're not sure if they're going to help or not.
I don't
So,
know if I'd want to get involved.
well, not so much that. The crane operator just came to talk and assess it to see how it would work, what it would do, and they're just not sure if they're going to help them yet or not, or if these guys are just going to try to pull it off. Yeah. Well, the previous owner from Texas, remember me talking about him? I did an interview with him today, and I posted it. It's about 20 minutes long, so you can find that and listen. But he talks about that rocket crane was all set to pull the boat out and put it on a trailer for him when the time came. I think he said that was going to be $3,500 or something, which he thought was quite reasonable. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was so compelling. You know, after the first day of videoing, I had so many people contacting me. You're going back, aren't you? That I really had no choice. And now this is my story.
Yeah, it's kind of slow going story.
Oh yeah, it's like a slow train wreck you don't want to happen. Now Gabriel Jabor talked to me, and he's going to want an interview too. So I'll be posting his up in a day or two here. So I'm kind of getting all the participants. And then I interviewed Paul for about 5-10 minutes today. We talked. And then they said that afterwards we'll maybe sit up at Fletcher's and have a beer and some appetizers and do like a gold rush decompression. So yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. No, they're just getting the trailer ready. I think tomorrow they might be planning on moving it to flat land. But if they move it, it's got to be in the middle of the night. So I'm hopefully going to be there.
Wow, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
All right, well, thanks.
Well,
Yep.
thanks for everything.
Nice meeting you guys.
Had fun.
Look at that. Happy YouTubers been watching. They've enjoyed it. Just like others, you just got to come see it. They're working on this side. Let's go see on the other side. Might as well bring you a Bayside Marine update, huh? So today, for those of you who haven't heard, this side, yeah, it says over here. What's going on over to here? Uh-oh. Jeez, that's too deep. Well, that's too deep for me to get through. I know how to get there. That guy's taking the fastest way he can. Giving him a hard time. No, sheriff's gone. Love it when law enforcement shows up. Yeah, see, there's one of the airboats.
And then I'm gonna have margaritas.
Yeah,
Like you've never seen. Christmas, I'm not going anywhere.
there you go. This will be his Christmas when the boat gets out. Well, sheriff did come by and talk. I didn't get to hear much about that. Talking to the couple on the other side, but hey, what's a day up at the landing without the sheriff stopping by, huh? Look at that, they're pulling some of those out. Must be getting a little confident with what they have going on.
It's looking better, Swanee.
Looks like they got this side up tight too.
Yeah, that stands in there.
Can we get that out now or no?
Yep.
They got this bunk up too. Good day's effort getting both sides up and tight. What the sheriff want today?
Let me work on that one.
It's almost loose.
Doing its job.
You know what? Well, let's set that beam in there like the other side. This will help.
What they want today? Just checking in?
Huh?
Just checking in?
Well, you can't leave your boat in the boat ramp.
Right.
So, obviously, as much as I chose the most lenient time of year to accomplish this goal, that doesn't make me right.
Sure.
And so we're accumulating some tickets,
Huh.
and but you know, we got Mother Nature on our side here, so we're gonna
Cool.
get out of here.
Cool. Yeah. What's the day at the ramp
And
without
then-
the sheriff?
And then,
huh?
just so you know, it looks like tomorrow's our day.
Okay.
We're asking, are we live?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask the cars that may spectate. There's a crane coming. There's not gonna be any room down here.
So don't park down here.
Right. This is a logistical thing to ease the corner, and the boat's gonna end up there. So obviously you can tell if the crane's gonna set up where the police are right now
Yep.
and assist us, and there won't be any room for people. They'll end up plugging up the water patrol's emergency
Right.
exit, and so
So don't park here. Park somewhere else
You
and walk
got
down.
live stream, guys.
Watch it.
Watch it and just enjoy and help us achieve our goal as efficiently as possible.
What time you getting here tomorrow?
It's more of a noon thing.
Okay.
We started dealing with an overnight frost tonight.
Yeah.
Today it's 30 degrees. You can see the sun's doing some.
Yes, it's melting.
And so tomorrow we think by noon we're gonna hook it up and roll.
Okay. Great.
And that'll be awesome.
It will be. It's gonna be a thing to see.
She's a big one.
Yeah.
Ain't that big. It's only a fucking 58.
What are you from the coast?
Yeah, buddy mine's got a 74-foot slot around it.
Wow. That's big.
Yeah. So what we'll do this one is
There.
well, they can help with those heavy ones. You'll gusset it up the same.
There you go, folks. We have an update and things change. They are not going to the transfer station. They are just going up to the parking lot. We go and turn around so you can see, and that's why the dirt got dumped right here, I guess. They can push it around and level it. But they're going to the parking lot this way behind me, and the crane's going to be setting up right where the sheriff's are, he said. So they really need this parking lot clear tomorrow for anyone who's listening or whatever. And what we're going to need you to do is park somewhere else. Parking lots up there. There's parking over by Rockvam. There's all kinds of street parking up over here. Things you can do and just walk a block or two if you're going to come watch and see them get this thing out. Or, like he said, tune into the Turbine Guy. Going to be ready to go. Well, we've gotten a lot of interesting information today. Here goes the sheriff. Look at the engine on that beast. You know, one thing about it, that thing is loud. I've seen it on the lake. There's two things it is. One is loud and the other's slow. They might be safe, but they sure aren't fast around here, especially when they're cutting ice and breaking ice. So something else we heard today during our Bayside Marine update. I want to thank the guys at 472 Lift as well. We're operating on their battery right now. That he's accumulating tickets. Basically, he's supporting the local government, I guess, or the sheriff's department by getting pretty much a ticket every day because it's illegal to be here. Didn't ask him how much. It's not our business. I suppose we can look it up. There's some speculation we can go down that road as well. I know those guys said they didn't really want a pizza, but I'm getting hungry. I might just end up ordering one. So the sheriff comes by, like I said. It's a day at the landing. Thought having the sheriff here. Seems like they come by every day. It's the boy I was talking to up there. So let's take a look at what we just heard one more time from a different angle. new information happening all the time, and it's nice that Paul's getting comfortable, actually using the live stream to his advantage, asking people not to be here. But where the boat is now, we all remember that. We were thinking he was going to go that way and around. Sounds like they're going to go this way now. They're comfortable enough with it being on the trailer with this tilt, but they brought some dirt in to level some stuff out for him, probably for the crane. And then the boat's going to be lifted by the crane, which is going to be right about there. Boat's going to be lifted from here over to the trailer here. So what they're going to have to do is not only swing that around, but they're going to have to pull the truck and trailer out and get that by as well. So just remember now that they're asking you not to park up here because it just can't have anything in the way. They got to get the crane in here, which is going to be a big crane. Not only do they have to get the crane in here, but they're going to have to get the boat and trailer. And then while they're working here and moving it, I'm sure they're going to want to head up there as close to dry, level land as they can for the night. Interesting, I did hear from my buddies in law enforcement today. Well, here we go. We got one coming out to talk. Is that they do watch your stream on occasion to see how things are going.
I've seen them lift like weights kind of high, right? They got them on well done, so we can't move. So even if the boat shifts, it can't. Well, it's not theoretically can't move any way down the boat. And then we got the 6 shut up all the so we can't. Don't really think anything about the boat. It's all, yes. I don't feel safe anymore. Can't afford to do it. It's only 20, $25. I told Paul, I don't want to go. I gotta get this letter. Yeah, cancel. Yeah, 10 o'clock last night. Yeah, no.
Interesting conversation. I'm sure you didn't hear much of that. They talked about the crane coming in and how those outriggers in back, they're going to weld in place so they can't move in case something does want to shift. They can't shift and that kind of thing. So they must have a welding truck coming up here in a bit. Yes, I do. Did you just hear about it?
No, we just saw it drive by.
Really? And you pulled in? Oh, you missed the last few days.
What happened?
Well, last week, one day it came all the way across the ice through the ice. The second day they put it on the trailer in the water, and then the third day they pulled it out from the water. It's been sitting. This is the 9th day now, and they're working on the trailer, getting it ready so that they can move it from where it is over to here tomorrow. They got a crane coming and everything.
So they ran it through the ice like an icebreaker.
Yep. Yeah, I live streamed it. You're on my YouTube channel now. say hi. I live streamed it so everybody. I got here because I said, "Oh, the thing's going through the ice." I figured I'd just live stream that, but
Yeah.
it's been so compelling. I've been here all the time, and I'll be here tomorrow when they move it too.
So now the problem is the trailer is not up to it.
No, the problem's getting it out of here, turning it without tipping it with the angled everything. It's just gonna be a lot safer if the crane picks it up from there and moves it over to here where it's flatter.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. You got because you got to cut it over in this.
And there's
this launch ramp.
Yeah,
Not a
there's
lot
no
of
room. Yep, there's no room.
I get it.
Exactly.
I get it.
Exactly.
Oh boy, that's an unfortunate project, I'd say.
Yes, it is.
Well,
Yep.
fun filming.
Nice talking.
How do you find our YouTube?
I'm Turbine Guy on YouTube.
Turbine guy. Thank you.
There you go. Said that a lot. For anybody out there who hasn't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button right now. So I can keep staying out here and bring you what's going to happen tomorrow. Gee, sorry. Trying to set it up out of the wind. Well, the wind's died down some. My battery's still going thanks to 472 lift. A little clean up over here.
We're looking better?
No, I was serious about ordering a pizza. I'm hungry too.
Yeah, we're starting.
Yeah, we should get some pizzas.
Let me order one from Domino's. I'll get a large one.
Put a cart on.
Can you get
Okay, but I gotta borrow a phone because I can't use mine.
Sausage, pepperoni, and extra
I'll do meats.
meats. All meats, yeah.
I'll meat. They'd have some cheese.
All these straps, Paul, what do you make all these?
We should tail off all the strap. I'm gonna look up our boat. All the loose ends are not
Unnecessary. I can just strap the ring in.
They're the tails off. They should be tied up.
You're okay with the straps?
Yes. Everything we got going. Yeah, I'm just gonna add this one.
Yeah, I want to order 3 pizzas. Delivery. 952 334 6400. Jay. Nygaard. We're actually at the boat ramp in Spring Park by the sheriff's station. No, it's on the trailer right next to the water. They're trying to do a custom license together. One large meat with everything with extra cheese. What else do you guys want? Okay, great, thanks. Yeah, those guys taking a break? Yeah. He said 40 minutes. They said 40 minutes. So everybody check your clocks now, and we're going to time Carbonis and see when they really get here, okay? That way I don't have to pay no attention. 3:20. They better be here by 3:20. What are we doing? Let me do a battery check. How are we doing? We're fine because we're hooked up to our battery. We're up to 55, so we've gained 4% since we plugged into our Nano Juice battery from 472 Lift. Thank you guys. They're your lift company to use out here on Lake Minnetonka, 472 Lift. Yes, pizza on the way. Uh-oh. I can't answer that one, Jeff. Sorry.
I'm gonna have to teach somebody how to do straps around it, so it's backwards too. It probably wasn't.
Let me turn that down. I won't hear it ring anymore. If I turn the ringer off, we won't hear that no more. There is pizza on the way, guys. We got 3 of them coming. Someone sneaking under the back there, taking straps off. Look at that, that ice is heaving, huh? Crazy. No one working there, so let's just do this for a minute. Still got 3 bars on the battery. Oh, super cool. I told the lady we are at the landing. There is no address. Want to stop up with a beer, I wouldn't be opposed to that. I mean a real beer. None of that light stuff. Hey. Whoa. So I see 120 people here. If anyone hasn't hit that like button, please hit it. Give me a little extra bump. Yeah, supposedly there's a crane coming tomorrow that's going to be right up here to the left. In a few minutes, I'll go around and do another update for everybody. Explain all the different things we found out today, which really, there are a lot of things we found out. We found out he's getting a ticket every day he's here. Cost of doing business, I guess, right? So. Sure I got cash for this. Listen, folks, get them ads and all that and help me pay for this pizza. Yeah, I got money. I'll get the pizza for them today for all the things they've done for me. Helped out. Been nice guys overall, given everything going on. 245.
That's on the strong part of the trailer too. That's gonna work really well. There.
So here we are, Spring Park, Minnesota, day 9. People still coming by to look. Most important people, though, are the pizza people. Hopefully they'll be here shortly. Now who's here? See? Someone showed up. More help on the way. Get out, get the gloves on, and get to work. I got a battery powered chainsaw at home. It doesn't quite work that fast. Yeah, I'll go through and do a update in just a minute, folks. I'm just trying to catch up on a couple of messages. No, we do not know how much for sure. The speculation's been $20,000 to $40,000 all along, but we do not know for sure how much it's been.
Okay.
Let's just give me a few minutes. I'll do another Bayside Marine update for everybody.
Possible, don't we? Can we just bring it with just pull it right to the edge here, Tom? And just shoot it with a 2x4 or 2x6 or whatever he's got. Okay. There, now we got a 4x4. Yeah.
I got a whole pile of lumber here if you want to. Oh, shut up. What do you know? You need to raise anything. And then all the small
I think it's too close to the deal. I think we need to go out.
It's funny. That's literally just all the John, all the little blocks and shit in the back of the trailer.
Yeah, 3 bars. Battery check. 56%. Hotspot is on. Yes, the crane must be huge.
Nice, dude. Block diesel. Look at that.
Why does it have for Richmond, huh?
Oh. Sweet. Yeah, if you ever had to put the bucket coolers together, either dog.
There we go. Okay, I think might be a good time for a Bayside Marine update. Bayside Marine and Excelsior, my new sponsors, and they are bringing this to you. Not just them though. Look right here. I got my Nano Juice battery. Kind of hard to stick it to it when I've got it on this deal, so we just got it plugged in, but that's kept us going for hour and a half now. So thanks to 472 Lift for bringing that battery. What's gone on today? A couple of different updates. Before we walk around the boat and talk, that we talk about some things that came up that you can't see right now. For instance, the sheriff stopped by. What's a day at the landing without the sheriff? And fortunately, Paul got one more ticket, and I guess that's the price of doing business here. Is you can't really store a boat on the landing, so he got a ticket for doing so. We got a ticket every day. I guess just building a nice little account. I don't know how else to put it. Nice little account. We did have the crane guy come by today. I talked to him for a minute. And then Paul informed me that we're going to have the crane up here. And the crane's going to come tomorrow, and they're going to lift this boat from one place to another. I'll show you where that's going to be. So that's some new information. We have a route change from what I understood the route to be. Now it's changed. I don't know if I'll drive that at the end today, but we've definitely got a route change. And they're getting a lot done on the trailer, getting it ready to move it tomorrow. Now, one thing that you can't see here is I want you to go to YouTube, to the Turbine Guy channel, and find the interview I did with the former owner from Texas. I talked to him this morning for about 15, 20 minutes, I think 20 minutes, and I posted that interview with video of this boat in the background so that y'all can hear. It's actually a journey this boat went through just with that Texas owner. Now, he bought this boat 2 weeks ago today, last year. It's a little over a year ago, and he was going to haul it, and he was going to pay the 50 grand to haul it to the river, but that fell apart. So you have to listen to him talk about that. We also talked about the difficulties in permitting and all the things you have to do with these types of permits. So it's really a fun video. Find it, listen to it, and that's going to fill that in. I also found out today that Gabriel Jabor, the marina owner where this boat used to stay, is going to do an interview as well. So I'm waiting for I'll be talking to Gabriel hopefully tonight after they're done here, the sun goes down, and we move on. But most importantly, you can't see here, this pizza's coming. We got three large extra cheese pizzas with different things on, so that's going to be a good time. And you know, from the Turbine Guy's perspective, I'm really enjoying that I'm kind of becoming a part of this crew, and they've accepted me. Oh, look, we got the sheriff coming back. Not sure what he's coming for. And more spectators, of course. The sheriff already came and talked to Paul once today. The same guys here earlier, just asking about what was going on.
It's on the trailer, right?
Yes, it's on the trailer. They're adjusting it today.
Oh, really? It's going to come on?
No, tomorrow.
Oh, that's good.
Yep, around noon they said. If anybody's coming here, don't park in the lot because they need the room for the crane and the trailer and all that. Right now, Paul's talking logistics with the sheriff about what's going to go on tomorrow. And, you know, the sheriff has a bit of an interest because that's the sheriff's station right over there. I'll finish with the update. The sheriff takes off. Probably talking logistics about tomorrow. What they're going to have to do to keep the parking lot clear. No, they're only planning to move the boat a few blocks up to the place where it's going to be stored at Donnybrook, it's called. It's an old Ferrari dealer and specialty car fix-it shop that's up the street. doing?
What is that? Another sawzalling or what?
Yeah, there's some of those outriggers that were too long. They're having to cut so they can adjust them. And they can maybe get a jack under it to jack them up where they need to go, kind of deal.
Oh. This has been here like a week, hasn't it?
This is the 9th day.
Ninth.
First day made it here, second day on the trailer, third day up here. I found out today he's getting a ticket every day.
Is he?
Yeah.
So he goes up there and scrapes on the bottom there? Is that what that is?
Yeah, that was a big issue. Those poles were down too long, too far. Yeah, I'm just building a little account with the county, I guess. Here, I'm live streaming. I gotta follow these guys around. By the way, that's Paul's business. U.S. Boat and Recreation. This is what he does, is move this stuff around. Let's go see what's going on over to here. Sound to be working pretty hard. Here's the best part. Ah, you missed it. There you go. Sheriff's taking his own pictures. How can you not?
Looks like you're getting some good footage.
Oh, God, yeah, this is great. There you go. Even the sheriffs love it. Yes, he does move boats, just not boats this big. Okay? That's the issue. Just not boats this big. And he promised after we're done. Well, heck, we might as well finish the update. Since I think the sheriff's, let me go look and see. What are they doing? Oh, he's giving the sheriff something to look at. Let's go see what we got going on. Oh yeah, it's actually a nice shot with the sun back there. He's taking a picture of his permit or something.
I was never young. I never. I always put the toilet seat up.
The boat is going to be moved from here over to here tomorrow. And then maybe tomorrow night up to the storage area. And I'll be here all day tomorrow filming the boat being moved. I got to figure that's going to be pretty big. So here we go. Let's keep going on this update. Everything seems to be jovial with law enforcement. Big pile of dirt came today. They're going to use that over here to help level out for the crane, it looks like, so that it can grab that boat from there and put it on the trailer over here. Now, we thought the boat was going to go that way, but now we find out it's going to be taking a shorter route, completely bypassing these stoplights, and it's only going to have one stoplight to worry about down there. I'm not sure if we're going to drive that tonight. We might on the way home, just to finish up the broadcast. But it's not going to be for a bit yet because they're still working. Although we're here for another sunset. So that's part of it. Part of the update, the Bayside Marine update. And thanks to my buddies at 472 Lift. And if you're looking for internet out here, give Lakeside Networks a call. They're in one of the old Tonka buildings, ladder factory. If you got a line of sight to that building, you can get cheap internet and you can dump MediaCom. Look at everybody coming to look. Yeah, I know. Where are the pizzas? It's my question. What time is it? They had 40 minutes from 20 till. They had till 20 after. We got pizzas here. I'm putting you all down, and I'm gonna go have me a chunk or two. There. See, that's what he's saying. They're only going from there to there tomorrow. So my truck, where it is a super duper Chevy, can't be there. I think I'm gonna park way up there on that end of the lot when I get here tomorrow. But geez, I don't know, cause I got a dash cam in my truck. Where can I park it that I would have a great view of everything, just in case? Maybe I'll park it way back there out of the way. Aim it this way. Okay, we're unraveling for tonight. Looks like we got most of it done. Priority Courier Express.
I'll understand your protocols and things and what you need to call for. I'm sure.
Thinking about getting the ice relief bike up, like breaking it out.
And just as a coding information, the fuel tanks are part of the hull floor, and they are on the back of the boat. That's why everyone's like, that boat's gonna fall off because it's not supported. The boat mandates you can't support it. You can just leave it alone.
Ooh, that's interesting. We'll pass that along in a minute.
And that's the way Gabe was always sorted for that reason. So as much as the time of year I think caused the what are these guys doing? There was no amenities available for the boat. The boat has to be out. And even if it's decided that it stays here, and I'm not so sure about that, but if it stays here, the hull needs work. If you don't do the work and it's sitting in the lake, anything can happen. And that's why. And then once you get the hull work done, the thing can stand a lot of for 7 to 10 years with the new technology that we're doing for it. And then there's not going to be an every year asset. You can pass that along. Whatever happens, if it comes back here. The fate of it is to save it. We did that. That's me. And that's just like I'm gonna save it up. The roller, there's nothing wrong with the boat, other than you can't work on it if there's rain anymore. It's a green ring. Whatever that means. I understand that what the term is. I don't understand.
Well, if they're green, how come they don't have solar? That's my question. Right? I guess I'll have to ask him that.
And I don't have any. There's a lot of ill will going on with between me and Gabe, like there's some kind of controversy. There isn't. Gabe made a choice to not service the boat, yet we were stuck. We had already been required to either leave it in his parking lot or nothing, and pay thousands of dollars to buy time, or if the boat was seaworthy, put it in, and then the problem started because that's when the water started dropping. You know, because for Gabe's concerned, July 4th was coming. To move a boat of this size in July when it's 90 degrees, it'll shred your parking lot. You know, so I was sensitive to it. I'm like, best decision now is we gotta launch it. And then the water went down. We couldn't keep it in the safe harbor foot that we had. I put it over at a client's house in Smithtown, who was kind enough to give us harborage. But then every time there's a northwest wind, I got to go out to sea to keep the thing from foundering down on Smithtown. I mean, it's just been a crazy. And then also with the low water, no standard trailer would pull this boat out. I had to invent this. And as much as it's a little bit rough, it really worked quite well. And in the future, you won't need the trucks. Their formulas of how they pull have been given to me in the reach. What's your plan to get out of
I will talk to you tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good, man. Yeah, I want to have you check on something for me. You have a second?
Yeah, give me just a second. I gotta.
Yeah, no problem.
He's got real.
For me.
He's got real police work to do.
Right? He's a good guy.
Yeah. I talked to him for a bit earlier.
Where are we at, boys?
You know what he said? He said every now and then he gets phone calls and he checks my stream to make sure everything's okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good thing.
That's comedy.
You get some good views.
133 or 38 people, 33 people right now. Maybe
Nice.
36. Highest I was up that third day was 2,200 people
No kidding. Huh?
from around the world.
That's crazy.
Guam, Tokyo, Spain, UK, everywhere. And a ton of people from Florida.
Yeah.
A lot of people, you know, from this area are really interested.
Yeah, a lot of people are down there now.
I got a free battery pack here I'm plugged into. I got another free battery pack
Nice to get
out
some
of the deal.
sponsors out of the deal.
Yeah, Bayside Marine.
Nice.
They sponsored. They called me up after the second day and said we got to get involved in this. So I just started throwing their name out all the time, and I guess they're right. He said that that second day, they had 6 people in the shop and they got nothing done watching my stream all day. There's some comedy.
Yeah.
And then Paul said after we're all done, we can go up to Fletcher's. I'll buy some beer and some appetizers for the guys, and we'll do like a Gold Rush type debrief.
There you go.
Yeah, that'll be really fun too. The pizza should be here shortly. What time is it?
It is 4:13.
7 minutes they've got. They said
Domino's?
40 minutes. No, we got Carbonis.
Oh, there you go.
We got 3 of them coming. Let my YouTube buddies here pay for it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so everybody out there, give me a thumbs up, give me a sub, and maybe watch an ad so I can help pay for these guys' pizzas. They got 7 minutes to get here.
I'm gonna go give those guys some extra.
Yeah,
advice.
that's what you're here for. I'm going to go set this up because I want to be ready when the pizza gets here. That's for damn sure. So I was talking to the sheriff for a bit. You heard some of that. So what they've done, I guess, I got a minute to finish this update. I didn't even really look close. For the other people, we'll finish our Bayside Marine update. Whoa. One thing they did today was get these bunks up nice and tight and get these outriggers cut off and ready to go. And they're prepping the trailer to get out of here. They've got extra supports. They've got all these straps holding it on so it doesn't slide back. And their goal right now.
Wait, Paul, you're moving the whole boat. I just watched it go off. Yeah, that's good. Okay, continue on. I just wanted to let you know I stopped moving.
Well, he moved the whole boat doing that. He's trying to get this one out of there, though. But then you can see the ice is heaving down here. So that's a bit of a concern. They don't want any of that to happen from the ice freezing. So they cut a couple of holes in the lake over here you can't see anymore. Look at all that water now. We got like a foot of water on top of the ice. Trying to relieve the pressure here so it doesn't want to keep heaving. Of course, that'll refreeze tonight. But that was part of the plan. You know, when I used to do docks, I liked working from the truck the best.
It's not that. It's just I have a 35-year construction background.
So you got an eye for it.
Moving houses,
Yeah.
jacking up houses. Before my 20 some years of tenure.
There's a pizza. I gotta go. I got it.
If you don't know by now, you're never gonna know, buddy.
Here's a
Okay,
pizza
let me put
guy.
it this way. Who wants to pay for this?
I got it. Come on up and see me. Let me set you guys
I
up
donate the
here.
Pizza, and then you guys are donating the service, right?
It's just about free rides next year.
Yeah, no kidding. 7155. Yeah. I was wondering what the hell this thing. I drove by this the other day, and I'm like, what the fuck's a boat doing there this time of year?
Well, if you want to know, watch my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
They came across the breaking ice one day. The next day they got it on the trailer, and the third day up, and they had tow hoisted it. They had a strap brake, all kinds of
So
stuff.
you actually drove this thing through the ice.
They did. I've been live streaming everything.
Oh wow. So what's wrong with it that they have to?
Nothing. It was just a conglomeration to get it here, and they had issues.
That one was
Okay.
holding good. Now that we're going that
How much
way,
was it? 71 something?
71 something. 71.55. Alrighty,
Count
cool.
it up and make sure.
Yep.
Cool.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
night, man. Thank you.
Hey, thanks to everybody who's been watching. People want me to donate my YouTube profits. There it is. 3 pizzas worth. Time to go eat. So I'm trying to get you set up as far away as possible.
see how Swanee ties up? You should learn that. No, this one. It goes to the right.
You're the one that got caught. They always do. I said I never lost the case.
Sounds like a bad idea.
Gabriel? No, he told the owner last year that he wanted to be done with it.
Oh, that's a different place where you have.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no problem. Double pepperoni, pepperoni sausage and onion, and then all meat on the bottom.
Where's the pizza?
Right up here. Yeah, I'm having mine while it's hot. All right. Like we're hooking up. We'll go watch some pizza eating. Have you been watching my live stream? I streamed everything when it came through the ice over here. Cool. subscribe to the channel, didn't you?
Yeah, it's on that neighbor website too.
Here's it.
Yeah, no, that's what I've seen.
Cool. Way I like it. That camera right there is doing it right now.
Okay.
On the YouTube.
Okay.
Good feature. Oh, thank you. Oh, no problem. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys not being all wound up at me. Really do.
It's a new world, kind of.
Yes, it is.
I'm not even on Facebook, you know, where I'm from.
Exactly. You never had an idea you'd be this famous. Double pepperoni, a pepperoni sausage and onion, and then an all meat.
Somebody said you were going to interview Gabe.
Yeah. He texted me today that he wants to do it sooner than later, so I'll probably do it tonight when I get home.
Right over town.
Yeah. I don't think he's going to. No. Well, he's rooting for you guys. He's been watching from Florida.
Oh, I'd like that. I can only imagine.
Oh, yeah. You know what I found out, especially the third day? 'Cause I had to keep checking my battery because I had issues and other stuff. There were people actually playing drinking games with me. When I do a battery check or when I do this or that or Bayside Marine update. They're my sponsors now, Bayside. Okay. Yeah. Awesome. I just want you guys to point it out all the time. How about the price? I can. Go right there. There's your camera. Pride Towing and Hauling. U.S. Boat and Recreation. I beg you, thank you.
You have to sleep that night.
Bubba brought up a good point. What's our? Oh, yeah.
'Cause
He didn't have to get something.
We were gonna have lunch before we came, and it's funny.
He hold me hostage and picked me up at my house and said we're going to lunch. Now I can't fucking leave.
You know, dummy. See, people know better when they come to my house. There's always something to do. No matter what, there's always something to do.
So I'm like, all right, whatever. Well, these cities.
What the city was wrong. I wasn't in the city with my neighbors. And the problem was, the city decided to choose sides as opposed to just be neutral. And I don't know what the problem with the neighbors was. I mean, we ended up buying one of the, they sued us a couple of years ago, we ended up buying their house. And just sold that. Right, well, that's always something there. Not so much. Yeah. And then the other neighbor just moved out. So it's kind of clearing up that way. We have some new Russian neighbors, and kind of funny. I like my Russian neighbors better than I did my American neighbors. Yep. They don't have a hard time not scaring me. I don't know why there's any of that stuff they need to do that. There's something about me. Over that.
We talked to him. I didn't talk to him.
Can't fix your family or your neighbor. No.
Well, I got my buddy started.
It's kind of funny because even when I go out in my yard now, we've been gone for 2 years.
You live on there?
Yeah, he's like,
Wow,
that's my lane. Don't leave it. I take pictures, I put his head on the roof. It's hilarious. It fits perfect. Look, he's coming to grab his straps, coming to check anyway.
Wait, Walter's
He said he wants his strap.
Walter's on. He's Republican. Where's he go? Democrat?
He's a problem. We got her good, pretty damn good. Kind of came together real nice. Where do you want to look?
This was your operation? You'd all be in the corner.
Alright, this is Kelly out here picking up that wheel. Tony O'Donnell, you got 20 person. You did.
Really?
229. And it's a business, my home.
They're bringing up going easy on the floor.
Well, I'll do it that way. I was told.
I was there on lunch one day. You know, someone had plowed a road across, which I mostly marked, and you shouldn't do that. Great day, sure enough. Road across the front across, the front two were racing. So much people be gone. The front two were racing. What? What were you doing? But they hit that road. They couldn't see it because it was a gray day. And the front guy had to be doing about 90. That flag went boing, and he went rolling off. The guy next to him must have hit a smaller boat. He went flying through, but not as bad. And then the only problem was one of the girlfriends behind him was kind of half racing. She hit the same thing, boing, and her sled, and she rolled off, and her sled came down and ran over her boyfriend. Yeah, and all I saw were 2 arms and legs go. I ended up saving his life, I found out, because I went out there and I'm like, God, I fired my little 250 upright. You guys okay? Oh, no, man, you can't breathe. And they're on 911 going, yeah, we're on Lake Minnetonka.
Of course.
What's that going to get
What
you?
the fuck?
We're on Lake Minnetonka.
If it's gotta be on the news, it's gotta be from Lake.
Yeah. So I gave him my address. The cops showed up, and I rode them out there. Then the fire men, and then the ambulance. And I brought him out a blanket, keep him warm, and all that. And I ended up talking to one of the lawyers a few months later, whenever obviously they weren't boyfriend girlfriend anymore, and he was suing her homeowner because of all this. And I asked him what ended up happening, and he said, luckily he got to the hospital as fast as he did. Otherwise he would have died. I thank myself for that, but he had a wire mesh instead of a rib cage now, stainless steel mesh for a rib cage. So he was just crushed. Snowmobile ran him, he couldn't breathe, he lost a lung like that. It's crazy. But only because I was sitting there having lunch watching. I was able to help that guy.
What week, the boys? Oh, but
Oh,
free.
boy.
What are you doing already?
Uncle Paul's got a Mountain Dew in there for each one.
Where's Mark? Better get the people on. We're all left.
David, are you here to grab your straps?
Yeah, I'm taking them out.
Now we're getting
Tell Paul you need them. You gotta have them. Come for it, George. You gotta.
Wow, that only took about a half hour. Why did we do this fucking 3 weeks? Trailer tires. Well, they're swearing at you right now. They're swearing at you right now.
Yeah. There's a lot of comments on the internet about this trailer won't handle it. It's like
These trailers are built like a
I
brick
think
shit.
houses are. Oh, God, yeah. I mean, well, but I don't think people understand the Ford
This
tires
trailer-
each axle. Not to.
This trailer is so fucking heavy duty, man.
Yeah, it's not the trailer, the issue.
The issue is going on.
The only issue is. Yeah, right there. Wait and say hi.
Anyway, get in here. Want me to hear? I'll hand it to you. If you want to go and
I bought pizzas for everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, eat pizza.
Yeah, I got that over there. That was good.
Somebody drilled a hole.
Couple of them. Ice fishing hole.
What the fuck? Who would do that? Seriously, who would do that?
That one goes over.
I can't believe nobody do that.
But yeah, I caught that earlier, all the water bubbling up. That was really crap. And it's time to grab my live stream again. Well, we're down to two lights on the battery from 472 lift. Haven't talked to you yet, Jeff. Trying to call me. Call you when I get out of here. I'm gonna call Gabriel too. Still got the coppers here. He's enjoying the show. What do you think, kiddo?
Now, I guess.
You're being live streamed right now.
I am?
Yep, 100 people watching, 105.
Oh my gosh.
Pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
There you go. Kids are easy. Oh, good pizza.
It's great.
Thanks for the pizza, Trey.
Yeah, no problem. I needed it.
Thank you, buddy.
Well, thank you guys, like I said, for being understanding and everything. I really appreciate that. I had no idea I'd be here doing this.
Neither did we.
Got in trouble with my wife a little bit, but that's nothing new. At least you got a real reason this time, right?
You got a garage, right?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Need to say no more.
Yeah. That's where you go to hide. That's why you leave all your crap in the way. You don't want to go through it to get to you. When I sold the house to the people next door, it's got a boathouse down there that I fixed up. And everybody, I told them, now listen, what you do is you walk all the way to the point and all the way down into the boathouse that way in the winter, because the wife can't see your footprints going down there.
Yeah, you're going on like.
Yeah, then she got no idea. I hate to give away my secrets, but
Now she knows that.
yeah. So anyways, I guess we're wrapping up here. I'm going to do one final update here. What we were talking about before is they drilled a couple of holes over here and here and allowed the water to come up because the ice was buckling so much. It was getting up under the trailer and they didn't want that to hit. So they did that to weaken it, weaken the ice, and get by one more day. Because today they spent all their time getting the bunks up nice and tight. And they've got those tight around. They've still got some outriggers on here. They chopped off the bent parts. By the way, this is your Bayside Marine update. Go to Bayside Marine in Excelsior for all your boating repair, storage, and docking needs. Find them online. You can also go to my company, GoGreenEnergyOnline.com, if you would like to talk about solar, micro wind, or such. Also, 472 lift, because we would not be operating right now if I was not using the battery from 472 lift. So it looks like this is how they want this thing to be braced up for the journey. Not the journey, this is just for now. Let's not forget U.S. Boat and Recreation. This is Paul's company, and they've been just wonderful and gracious with everything going on here. Gotta really appreciate that. Come down to this side too. Looks like they got a little bit of 29 degrees it says. Not sure how accurate that guy is. But we come on down this side, and we can see they got the bunk up tight. There's a little space right there. See a little bit of light between that bunk. We've got some heavy duty jacks because, you know, these guys used to move houses and stuff with this. You said brand new tires on the trailer, super heavy duty. Tarps, looks like this is what they're going to cover the boat with when the time comes. And of course, the ice heaving one more time. Look how big it is here. Let me come down and show you. Big old ice heave getting up under. They were a little worried about that, but they got through it. We did have a snowmobile come by yesterday. Look at the tracks. This was water, now it's frozen. As you can see, 45-ton, 90,000-pound C-Note is ready to move tomorrow. Now the plan for tomorrow, Paul clued me into this. We're going to go up and talk about what's going to happen tomorrow. Start around noon Central Time. I will be here streaming it all. Now they have asked specifically that people do not park in this lot tomorrow. They're going to need room for the crane. They're going to need room to move the truck around. They're going to need room for everything. And this is a thoroughfare, so the cops can come and give you tickets. Okay? Something we did learn today is that Paul's getting a ticket every day, basically paying his rent. See, we got more people coming. Always more people coming to look. But what they're going to do tomorrow, let's go over this quickly. By the way, all of you on there, if you haven't hit the thumbs up, give me a thumbs up right now, and hit that subscribe button if you have not already. We had a load of dirt come in today. Always fun to see the dump truck. Came and dumped this off, and they're going to use this along with them plywood sheets, I bet, in order to get a little more stability for when the crane gets here. Crane's going to be right about here where these guys are. Excuse me. It's going to pick that boat up right where it is. This is going to bring that boat over to here. It's going to put the boat down somewhere over here. So there we go. Turbine Guy gets a fist pump. There we go. Turbine Guy's fan club. But they're going to try to get it up to here tomorrow. So, like I said, they don't want anybody in the way or parking. So I'm not going to park my truck there. I'm going to get here and park way on the other side, or I might just park way and back. How you doing, kiddo? What's that? Staying warm, huh? I might park just way back there and sneak my truck in because I got a dash cam and it'd be a perfect view watching everything all day long, recording what goes on. So I might just do that. But what did we have today? What are some things that came out today? Said it came out that he's getting a ticket every day. It came out that I got an interview with the former boat owner from Texas. So get to my channel and check on Greg's interview, about 20 minutes long. He talks about buying the boat, wanting to bring it down to the Houston area, unable to do so for various reasons, but mostly because of the transport company dropping the ball. So it's a transport company issue. And he's quite frustrated because he really wanted this. Turned out he bought a 60-foot boat, and Turbine Guy's got an invitation down there anytime I want for a ride. I bet y'all end up using that at some point. He's probably watching right now. Hey, Greg. Came out that the route's changed. Instead of going all the way down this way, like I said, and turning around at the transfer station, they're just going to go up that way. They're going to come through the lot here and go around up that way. It's going to be shorter and easier. We're just concerned about the angle of the lot here. I'll show you. The angle of the parking lot. You can see how that baby's angled. So that's a big issue. You want to make sure that this guy here does not tip over. Now, something else I found out, which I didn't have a chance to talk about specifically, I've had people comment on this, is that that boat is hanging so far off the trailer. Let's go down and talk about that for a minute. Let's go down and talk about that for just a minute.
I'll see ya.
So, you see how far the boat is hanging off the bunks. And a lot of people would think that those bunks are supposed to go farther back to support it. But what Paul said today was part of the fuel tanks on the floor of this, and you are not supposed to support it so far back because then you'll be pushing on the tanks. So the reason that these bunks are short and it's sitting where it is specifically because of the fuel tanks. Now you can tell there's a lot of happiness and joy going on here. A lot of happiness and joy. I mean, just kind of relief that they're getting ready to actually finish this job up and move on is my guess. So that is your Bayside Marine update. And don't forget about 472 Lift for getting me this battery. Thanks, guys. We're still going with it. Let's do a battery check. It's been a while. 60%. Battery at 60.
Grab some propane and some the heat lamps and we'll get the ice on. Do you have any heat lamps? Well, if you don't, call Rod.
You won't need any. I'm gonna scrape her clean. We'll put salt down. It'll be dry by one.
Well, you don't want salt. That's slippery.
It'll be dry by one. This is such a slope. Look at today was 30 degrees. Tomorrow's gonna be 37. And it won't take us long to warm up in the morning. It's gonna be like 24 for a low. The sun's gonna be out.
Want to plow it tonight so it's ready to go in the morning when the sun
It's
is
almost too late. It's started setting, so there's not much value.
There you go.
Correct.
I always forget you're there.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Yes.
Turbine Guy.
I guess
there you go.
It's a lesson in life's mannerisms to think twice and talk once.
Yes, it is. Yeah, he forgot to.
Johnny, take notice.
Don't say my name on here.
Oh, I didn't though.
He forgot to tell you hit that like button too. Hit that thumbs up.
Subscribe, smash.
Subscribe. Subscribe, Turbine Guy. Hey, at least we got a sense of humor going around here. But anyways, they're just going to button up the other side. Turbine Guy is getting cold. Been a long day. I got another interview to do with Gabriel Jabor, the owner of Tonka Bay Marina, who used to store this boat every year. Said I did an interview with Greg from Texas this morning. Next is going to be Gabriel. One more time, we're out here. The sun is down, and today is the second shortest day of the year here in Minnesota. What time is it? 4:47, and you can't see the sun. That's how it goes around here, folks. Well, there we go. Interesting day. A lot of things happening. Cops coming by. Trailer getting ready. Crane coming tomorrow. The saga continues. And the Turbine Guy is going to see you again next time. Signing off.